Some shows that are we feel is regressive and are working pretty well is because people relate to it. Yeah, people might relate to it, but from the place I am coming from, I think it is regressive because women putting down other women stopping, keeping their work aside, keeping their life aside, and thinking, how will I ruin this person's life? It's just, I don't even think it's 90s or 80s. I don't think that has ever happened. This is just a notion that we've created.
I can rather say that web series might cater to a certain age group.
Yeah.
You know? Not everybody is watching all those galis and all those, whatever is happening during, because
Television
it's just a new age of
is
web
for
series.
all age groups.
Yeah.
It's
Anybody,
not
a family
limited.
can sit and watch any television show.
Phone pe pata chala that she's going to be a spy. I was imagining, yes, a Kareena Kapoor from Tiger or Alia Bhatt from Raazi or some, like a strong girl, like a very focused and very stern. It's a big deal for me. Kareena Kapoor Khan
It's
has
so
never, she's a feminist and she is very blunt and वो जो बोलती है एकदम फटाक से मुंह पे बेबो is बेबो and everybody knows her for that.
Who is the director's favorite?
Me, because I've worked with the director before.
Oh, you have?
He's working with the director less now.
Hi everyone, this is Avinash Lohana and you're watching Pinkvilla. If you're a fan of romance and thrill, then look no further, as actors Sehban Azim and Sana Sayyad are soon presenting the new show Spy Bahu, which does just that. We are in conversation with the actors to talk more about this upcoming show and a lot more. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello.
So firstly, congratulations for Spy Bahu.
Thank you
And even before we start speaking about the show, I really want to ask you. 90s was a period when we experimented a lot with genres on TV.
Yeah.
Then came a later phase when it was only Bahu.
Yeah.
For many years.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, there's a lot of experiment that's happening with content on TV. Do you think it's since we are experimenting a lot on the OTT space, is also helping producers on TV to take risks?
I don't think OTT has got anything to do with it, but also I think because I've been doing television for a lot of years, television also graduating. Like how it graduated from 90s to Bahu to something else. It's also graduating now again. So people are experimenting. They have been experimenting. Some things work, some things don't work. There have been shows that people have tried differently and they work brilliantly. And there has been times that they've tried something really different and didn't work.
Yeah.
So it happens both ways actually. So yes, television keeps trying. ऐसा नहीं है कि TV नहीं करता है. TV भी कोशिश करता है. Also, what producers and channels are making depends what viewers are watching and what they want to watch.
And how much they relate
relate to it. So that adds a lot to what eventually the creators are creating.
Sure.
They should know what their audience want to watch. So probably they're trying something different, and because they think that it will work and they have a lot of hope and aspirations towards it, let's say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's about conviction. I mean, every producer or channel that comes up with new concepts or new shows, they always want to try something different or want to do. Certain people say TV is still regressive. Yeah, people come up with regressive stories. TV is different. Sometimes it's different. People come up with different stories. But what matters is the team's conviction. If the team feels कि हाँ regressive तो regressive, but we have a conviction with that. So it depends on person to
Yeah, I do have a question about the whole idea of being regressive or not. Because when we sit in a metro city and we say, ये show कितना regressive है और ये show कितना, it's not that. When you go to a small city and you see and you can relate to it because it's happening in those cities and they are experiencing that. It's not a metro city who are the viewers. It's the small towns, small cities who are watching it and they do connect to it. If you want to call it regressive, that's your take. That doesn't mean it's really regressive.
Sure.
So there are a lot of issues that still happen. सास बहू के issues अभी भी होते हैं छोटे शहरों में, problems होती हैं. Metros में फिर भी शायद कम होती हों, but छोटे शहरों में वो nuances, वो छोटे emotions अभी भी लोग जी रहे हैं. और Spy Bahu थोड़ा सा अलग उससे हटके because they are trying something different. Eventually it's a Bahu. Of course, it's a Bahu, but with a different take on it.
Yeah, she's not your mamuli average Bahu.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's unlike any other Bahu she'll break the stereotypes.
More power to you for that. Please do.
Thank you.
But I really have this question on what he said. You think content on TV is not regressive? At least some portion of it?
Now regressive, now to we are progressing. It
Some
has
portion
been
of it.
regressive. Now, yeah, obviously, I do believe ki some shows that are we feel is regressive and are working pretty well is because people relate to it. Yeah, people might relate to it, but for I mean, from the place I am coming from, I think it is regressive because women putting down other women, women stopping, keeping their work aside, keeping their life aside, and thinking, how will I ruin this person's life? It's just, I don't even think it's
Stereotypical.
90s or 80s. I don't
Yeah.
think that has ever happened. This is just a notion that we've created. I mean,
Recreated,
yeah, ऐसे
I'm so
ये
glad
जो
you're saying
nine-
this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. कि ये सिर्फ वही कन्विक्शन की बात होती है. हम we as a team, if someone as a team is totally convinced कि हाँ ये ऐसा होता है, इस घर में ऐसा होता होगा, ये उनका imagination है. But a lot of people take it seriously. I mean, it's so common ना कि सास बहू पे जो jokes पड़ते हैं और औरतों पे जैसे generally jokes मारे जाते हैं. This is all because of this regressive TV. A lot of time what we see on television, बचपन में तो मुझे लगता था कि ये जो serial है and all of this that is happening, it's true. These guys are actually in love. These guys are actually doctors. These guys actually work like that. But that is, and when you grow up, obviously वो सब भ्रम टूट जाता है.
Sure.
But because we are in a metro city like Mumbai, like Delhi, तो वहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि हाँ हम यहाँ actors को देखते हैं. हम तो बॉम्बे में Bollywood actors को भी देखते हैं, तो हमें पता है कि industry. But a lot of people they're not even aware of it. So they think कि ठीक है होता होगा, बट आई डोंट थिंक इट्स ट्रू कि कोई भाभी या कोई स्टेप मदर या कोई फलाना ढिमाका औरत अपना काम का पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम्स छोड़ के उसके जिंदगी में फूट डाले. ये
It's
कभी
all a
नहीं
figment
हुआ.
of imagination for all of us.
Yeah.
Most of the stories we work upon or we enact or we do are actually imagination. अब ऐसा तो आप बोलेंगे कि zombie की फिल्में कितनी आएंगी, 10,000 फिल्में आ चुकी हैं, you know.
But it's about which one did you like?
कितने aliens की फिल्में आ चुकी हैं. It's all imagination, right? Eventually it's not true. But people are watching it, loving it. You can't say that it can't happen. Maybe it's happening at least on television or a screen on a movie or a cinema. It is happening. People are doing it. So it's same with us also. हम भी कुछ imagination लेकर आए हैं, अपनी imagination दिखाएंगे. लोगों को पसंद आ गया, देख लिया, नहीं पसंद आया, छोड़ दिया. That's how it has been always.
पर हम पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि आपको पसंद ही आए और आप छोड़ेंगे नहीं हमारा शो.
Actually मैं यही पूछना था. TV caters to a certain age group and which is mostly older generation. Do you think sometimes that actors are all worried that even if you come back with a show like Spy Bahu, which is on the outside modern, but to cater to that audience, you might get regressive at some points during the narrative. Does that worry you at times?
I honestly do not believe that it caters to a certain age group.
Yeah.
I do not believe that. Most of the people who are on Instagram and who follow me are somewhere around at the age of 12 to 18, and mostly girls and boys, and then of course ladies who watch the show. And then of course, because these ladies are watching the show, their husband have no option but to watch with them. So it caters to almost every age group. Actually.
It's not important कि young लोगों को देख के सिर्फ बड़े ही relate करेंगे या सिर्फ बच्चे ही relate करेंगे.
I can rather say that web series might cater to a certain age group.
Yeah.
Not everybody is watching all those galis and all those, whatever is happening during, because it's just a new age of
it's
web
for
series.
all age groups.
Yeah.
It's
Anybody,
not
a family
limited.
can sit and watch
Yes.
any television show. Any television show.
Like speaking from an audience's point of view, I related a lot to Mr. Bajaj's character or Ram Kapoor's character, although they were older in the show. But what characters? It's the character you relate to. It's got nothing with the age group.
Something that's more realistic, apparently.
Yes.
Sure. I'm sure you have been asked this question. I'm repeating again. Spy Bahu on the outset looks a lot like Raazi. How are you all battling these comparisons? I'm sure as actor जब आपको स्क्रिप्ट आई होगी तो आपके दिमाग में भी एक बार तो आया होगा कि थोड़ा राजी जैसा लग रहा है.
मैंने जब नरेशन पढ़ा था, जब मुझे नरेशन मिला मेरे सेजल कोटाड़िया के लिए, the first thing that came in my head, मुझे पहले फोन पे पता चला that she's going to be a spy. I was imagining, yes, a Kareena Kapoor from Tiger or Alia Bhatt from Raazi or some, like a strong girl, like a very focused and very stern, और वो जो होती है ना एकदम अपनी मिशन पे हमेशा अपनी एक फोकस्ड लड़कियां होती हैं, मुझे लगा वैसा कुछ होगा. But when I actually got to know about Sejal, तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि okay, I mean when you imagine a female spy or a female raw agent, you're thinking of like a very strong, physically strong girl, like an intelligent girl, calm, composed, very graceful, very flamboyant, and very secretive. She knows how to add layers. But Sejal is unfiltered. She's all over the place. She's falling everywhere. She's losing her specs. She sleeps between her parents. She doesn't know where to stop. She doesn't know what to talk. She has like small towny girl, like a proper Jamnagari loud character. I mean, you look at her, she's so funny. You think ये spy बनेगी? उसके flaws जो है उसको बहुत ही unique character बनाते हैं. And I think first episode में it will not feel like Raazi or Tiger.
Yeah, that is what makes all the difference. Actually.
Yes.
You all have Kareena Kapoor Khan as your presenter, and she's also played a spy in Agent Vinod. How did she come on board, and have you all met her? Did you all speak to her?
Yeah, I spoke to her and I said, Kareena, would you do this for us? And she said, why not, Sehban? Of course, we will do this.
Yeah, because Sehban's younger brother's name is Taimur.
Really?
Yes.
That's true.
Yes,
Only on
true.
Pinkvilla.
So that's how we spoke, and she said, why not? Yeah.
No,
And then
but
she
really
got to know
it's a
Sana is
big
doing it,
deal
she was even more happy.
For
Yeah.
it's a big deal for me. Kareena Kapoor Khan
Yeah, man, it's
has
so beautiful.
never.
Yeah.
She's a feminist. And she is very blunt. And वो जो बोलती है एकदम फटाक से मुंह पे, Bebo is Bebo, and everybody knows her for that.
Yeah, we love
And
her
for
that.
a person like Kareena Kapoor Khan to endorse a television show itself has
It's a
created a
blessing.
buzz because कोई ऐसा बेबो जैसा इंसान is praising the show, and she also appreciated the fact that a girl's playing a raw agent and a spy. So I am really happy about that, and yeah, I think that's what she really likes about the show.
Sure.
मेरे वाला भी बता, वो जो योहान
हाँ,
को
उसको लगता है योहान पारसी है.
हाँ, ये मैंने BTS वीडियो में देखा.
Yes, yes.
और बता, वो जो मेरी तारीफ करी थी वही बता.
तो तुम बता दी, ये सब बता दूं कैमरा पे?
नहीं.
हाँ, सब.
नहीं.
So yeah, it's a blessing
It's not
that she's
safe.
on board.
I mean, it's not safe.
Good one. It's so cute.
Good
It's
one.
not safe to say that.
Yeah.
Lovely. There's this trend of these old shows coming back on TV now. You all have done a lot of good shows on TV in the past. Any of your past shows that you all want to come back as a next season?
I want Spy Bahu to go for a very long time.
हाँ.
मतलब अभी मैं अपने मुंह से limited years बोल के jinx नहीं करना चाहती, वो तो चलता ही रहे. But क्यों नहीं? I mean,
Why not? I would want all my shows to come back.
I want to do Divya Drishti. I had this thing in my mind. I mean, I also discussed with Mukta once, like, are we going to come back with the show or not? Because that was my first show that I was like deeply connected to, and I have put in a lot of efforts in that show also. So वो है, और अभी तो मैं Spy Bahu करना चाहती हूँ. I would just want to be a spy.
For me, I want all my shows to come back and with second season or something.
हम बस काम करते रहे.
कोई एक नाम.
सारे honestly दिल मिल गए से लेकर बेपना और तुझसे राब्ता और जितने भी shows किए मैंने, I would want all of them to come back again with the same cast because it's been a wonderful experience working with all those people.
We'll play a quick game with you all. It's called Who's Most Likely To. You all have to point at each other. I'll give you all situation and you all have to point saying who's most likely to do that. Okay. First question. So who's more mischievous on the set? Sehban?
I think she's more mischievous, yeah.
Mischievous.
I think
as
you had a
in
different
like,
opinion in the beginning.
I'm
Did you
joking
say-
all the time.
Yeah.
Who's the first one to reach the set? Who's the funnier one on the set? It's everything, Sana.
क्या spy बनेगी रे तू?
Who's a party animal? Yeah.
मतलब हम दोनों में तो
इसकी शादी नहीं हुई है ना? Right now, Sehban.
मैं आजाद हूँ अभी.
Who's the bigger foodie?
हम दोनों हैं, काफी है.
हाँ,
बहुत खाते हैं हम. खाने पे जो कनेक्ट करते हैं, एक खाना और एक ह्यूमर.
हाँ.
What's the favorite food that you all have?
Mutton.
Wow. Who cannot skip the gym?
Me now.
Yeah?
He's
Yeah,
fit. He
I-
tries to make me also fit.
Yeah, I'm trying for both of us.
So you drag her to the gym sometimes?
No, I make
He
her
brings
eat
the
good
gym
food,
there.
healthy food, and then I have some equipments at home at the set now.
Lovely. Who is more health conscious?
Me now. I wasn't ever, but Johan has made me do all the change to my life. Yeah.
Who is more likely to forget their lines?
Me, I think.
None of us. I've never seen you forgetting any line. मैं तो कभी नहीं भूलती.
Who is more likely to crack lame jokes?
Me.
Me. Oh! yeah, he's very lame.
No wonder you all get along so well.
ये झूठी?
ये झूठी चल.
Who is more fashion conscious?
Conscious तो पता नहीं, but
हम दोनों अच्छे कपड़े पहन के आते हैं. Let me tell you that.
yeah, I like wearing good clothes. That's especially for myself. It makes me feel good. Yeah.
Who cannot pass a mirror without looking into it?
Me.
Who is a bigger fan of Kareena Kapoor Khan?
Me. बताया ना कल ही बात हुई थी.
Who is always on their phone?
Me. सब कुछ मुझ पे है क्या?
हाँ ये change हो गया अभी.
He jinxed you.
Yeah, he did.
Who is the director's favorite?
Me, because I've worked with the director before.
Oh, you
Me.
have?
He's working with the director less now.
Who cannot wait to pack up first?
Me? Yeah, me.
हाँ तो
Yeah,
बड़ा
yeah.
रात तक शूट करना होता है. इसका बस चीज तो
सुबह ही पहले
आके ही चले जाए.
पैकअप कर दो. एक सीन हो गया, पैकअप करते हैं.
You know, guys, I'm tired. No, but Sehban's not like that. He's always on toes. On his toes. I mean, that's the best part about him.
And the
Same
last
with me.
question.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to remember the other's birthday?
Not me, not at all me. Of course, it
neither.
must be her. Because मैं
I'm bad with dates.
मुझे बहुत
No,
मुश्किल
you all
था.
remember each other's birthday?
यार मेरा बता.
रुक
What a
जा.
great note to end.
See, I usually go on sun signs, so I know she's a Scorpio. That's, for me, it's easier to remember. I have a problem with remembering dates. So, Scorpio would not.
I remember his
suffice.
birthday is on 26th Feb.
I know she's number 8. No, you're not. Number 7.
I'm 29th October.
Scorpion, no?
हाँ.
See, isn't that good enough? No?
Because
Yeah, you
we've
were
always
there.
cracked
Close enough.
Scorpion jokes.
Yeah.
Close enough, but thank you so much, guys.
Thank
This
you.
was a lovely conversation, and all the best for Spy Bahu. We can't wait to see.
Thank you
Same
so
here.
Thank you.
much. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Sehban Azim and Sana Sayyad, and if you've liked this video,
Please share and subscribe to Pinkvilla.